Hey guys, it's me Gigi. Welcome back to Cosmic Duplexity. So sorry you haven't heard from us in a while, but we will be coming with another twin flame video very soon. But today I am doing a collective reading for the new moon in Cancer that's coming up July 9th at 9:17 p.m. The moon will move into Cancer. And for those of you who are not sure what new moons are pretty much time for you to try to manifest the things it is that you your heart desires, or the things that you were working on beforehand. But now it is pretty much the last 6 months of the year. So, we have come out of a hard first 6 months, and it's, with the eclipses and things of that nature, different energies meshed up, losing things, doors closing, doors opening, things of that nature, new opportunities. So now is the time to manifest exactly what it is that you want and to go for it. So today I just decided, okay, well, I'm just going to do a collective read for the new moon in Cancer. So this is for the collective. Take what it is that you need, leave the rest here. If it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. Maybe another reading or another time. But just enjoy, comment down below if it does resonate with you and what area of your life and what you're going to do about it if you want to share that. So I'm just going to jump right in. I've already pre-shuffled and did everything I was supposed to. So now we're just going to jump in. First, I'm going to use a Rider Waite deck and pull 3 cards. Then I will be using Moonology cards, Oracle cards. This is Moonology Oracle cards. And I'll be using the Archangel Michael Oracle cards. Then I will be using the Soul Truth Oracle cards. And then last but not least, the Sacred Self-Care Oracle cards, if you wanted to know what these decks are. I will be doing more videos soon. If you would like to book a reading with me, I am accepting bookings. It's $1 per minute, or pretty much $10 per question, because it could take up to 10 minutes just to do a spread for your one question and then to clarify. So that's pretty much that. I also do mediumship readings, past life readings, as well as natal chart readings. And you can inquire about that. Okay, so I'm going to pull 3 cards from the tarot for what it is that the collective needs to know for their highest good. Sorry. Kind of bent that up. All right, so I ended up getting 4. I do not do reversals. If they pop out like that, then that's just, whatever. All right, so what we have here is the King of Swords, 5 of Swords, Ace of Cups, 6 of Cups, and the Magician. So this is letting me know that as for the collective for this new moon, right? It's time that we all stand on our truths. It's time that we be honest with ourselves and that we recognize the things that we have grown through from our past, and that we need to, move forward, fly above what it is that we've been through, and just be honest about it with ourselves, as also with others, being authentic with ourselves as well, right? So all the battles that, us as a collective have been through, it's beginning to change, and we've won those battles, and we're, looking back at what it is that we went through. But with this change, it's time for us to look forward and what we're trying to get to, right? And the universe and our ancestors are telling us that, you know, everything it is that we desire, our heart desires, our mind could be focused on, is that it's going to come. They're going to give you exactly what it is that you deserve. Your cup is going to be overfilled to the point to where it's going to amaze you, okay? It's going to amaze you. Like, the overflow is just going to be ridiculous. But you have to have that vision. You have to have that optimism there in order for this to transpire, because they're literally going to hand it to you, okay? Now, you know, the energy is pretty much stating that in order to move forward and in order to receive that cup or receive the fulfillment, is by, you know, just having those memories, just balancing the energies by thinking of things that, you know, makes you warm inside. Thinking of your children, thinking of your, you know, the love of your life, your parent, just your parents, or whatever it may be that brings you happiness, that brings you joy, that uplifts your spirits. It's time that you start thinking and feeling those feelings so that you can bring in what spirit is trying to give you, right? So up under the deck, we have the Magician. And with the Magician, this is basically stating that you are the co-creator of your own life. You have all the tools it is to create what you desire. You know, you're connected to spirit. They know what it is that you want. They know that you're a leader. They know that you are grounded and that you know, are confident and that you have a pure heart and you're ready for things to transpire, and they're behind you on that, right? But first, they said things had to crumble. Things had to crumble. Things had to fall apart because it was people in your life that you had to get rid of. It was things in your life that you had to let go of that wasn't serving you any good. It wasn't doing you any justice. If anything, it was bringing you more negative energy. And you know, you had to clear that away from you. So things had to fall apart. Things had to go, you know, sideways. So, you know, it's not always a bad thing that people have to leave your life, or you have to walk away from people, or you have to walk away from things or possessions or whatever it is. It's okay, because now this gives you the opportunity to build something bigger, to build something better, to build something more stable. And with that, it's going to be the Ten of Cups, pure happiness. Pure happiness. Like, if you're ready to start a family, you're going to be able to do that. You're just going to be happy. Okay? So, I'm going to just move this over and jump into the Moonology cards. I guess I pulled 3 cards from the Moonology card. So guys, yeah, I mean, don't focus on what has happened. I mean, be honest with yourself about the things that transpire so it won't happen again, or so you know to pay attention to what signs and how to go about things if they come around to you. You'll be able to see it clearer and quicker and handle it earlier. You know, you don't have to waste years, months, weeks, or nothing, like with a job or with a mate, or doing things that you really don't love. Like, let that go. Stand on your truth. Let it go. Because at the end, you're always going to win. Spirit's always going to have your back, right? Your ancestors are always going to be there for you, as long as you're doing the right things. So we have communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So the second card we have work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So here we are. I did that, guys. So here we are with new moon and Cancer coming up, and we got all these new moons popping out. So that's cool. I don't have to read out of the book for these or anything. Too many. Okay. So we have your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. All right, so I see here that majority of these cards are purple, right? But the first card is mixed with blue and purple, okay? So this right here is letting me know, oh, and the bottom card is purple as well. It's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So this is about the connection to the divine for the collective, right? So most of you on here are already spiritually aware, awakened, and you know what's going on. So spirit is speaking to you, okay, very clearly. And they're saying communication is key. So first and foremost, you need to communicate your truths to people. You need to stop biting your tongue. You need to start speaking up for yourself. You need to be clear in what it is that you want. And you also need to open up your heart as well as your mind to new things and to allow spirit to communicate with you. Okay? We have a balance here. You know, it's the new moon in Gemini. We have the twins here. So this is showing me that, you know, one side of you is walking blindly and the other side you see very clearly. So this is saying balance that out. Get it together. Get it together, okay? Balance that out. That's just like the light and the dark. You want to balance everything out so that you can be able to fight the fight if you have to. But if you don't have to, remain calm and be who it is that you are. With peace, okay? So the next card is New Moon in Scorpio, work through your fears. This is basically Spirit saying, like, you know, you can't be afraid to communicate what it is that you want, because if you want it, you have to do something new in order to get it, because the old things that you have been doing is not working. Because if it was working, you wouldn't be here trying to figure it out, right? So, you know, fear is false evidence appearing real. And you're not supposed to fear anything. You are a god. You are a goddess. You get what I'm saying? You are a co-creator in this realm. There is no need to fear anything or anyone. And once you realize that, you'll be able to do so much more. You'll be able to think so much bigger. You'll be able to feel so much better. So release those fears. Go for it for what it is that you want. And it may be in the form of being a speaker or a teacher or anything in the form of having to speak in front of people, having to show yourself, even if it's starting a YouTube channel, you know, just putting yourself out there could be a fear of yours. Let that fear go and just do it. Just take a leap of faith and just do it, okay? So we got first quarter moon. Your commitment is being tested. So Spirit is saying, like, be clear in your communication and who it is that you are. Open up and communicate with them so that they can help lead you the way that you need to be led. Work through your fears, because you don't need any fears, because your fears is only going to hold you back. And that is showing that your commitment is being tested, because how are they going to give you in this, how they're going to fill your cup if you're running from what it is that you need to be doing? You have to commit to it. You have to stay committed no matter what. If it's really what you want, you find different ways. You open your mind. You be more creative. Okay? So up under the deck, it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So like I said before, you had energies around you. It could have been family, could have been friends, could have been a lover, could have been even your own children. You know what I'm saying? But it's time to let that negativity go. It's time for a change here with the number 5. It's time to end it with... sorry guys, my right ear is like ringing like really loud. Hold on 1 second. Wow. This is letting me know I'm speaking to someone, okay? I don't care how many people view this video. I'm really speaking to someone. And if you feel that's you, please comment below. Because I just got a download just right now. And it's like, it's time to let people go. It's time to drop them, okay? So that you can win. They want you to win this battle. And first you have to communicate and be honest with yourself. This is what this is saying. Commit to you. Focus on you. Do what you got to do. Let go of all that negativity. Like, people are trying to bring your way, because all that negativity is doing, all it is doing is pretty much killing your vibe. And when something kills your vibe, it kills your confidence. It kills your motivation. It kills just everything that you've maybe worked hard for. So you need to release those energies, release those people, let go of grudges, not be affected by things that don't even matter. You know, it's time to pick and choose your battles wisely. So next up is the Archangel Michael card. So this here is going to be 3 cards of advice. 3 cards of advice for what we just, you know, got for the collective. About, you know, standing on your truth, standing in your truth, staying committed to what it is that, you know, your goals, things of that nature. I'm loving this message because it really fits exactly where I am as well. But I pretty much let, you know, all the negativity or all the negative things in my life go a long time ago. Okay. Okay. Period. Period. All right, Michael. Archangel Michael is letting us know what's up. He's saying I'm right. Look at this here. This is the same freaking message. Like, this is the same message that I just relayed from the tarot and the moonology cards. And I love the way these cards fall out, because at the end of the day, you know, these cards are only tools. It's tools to just either pull out more of what you already know, or, you know, things of that nature. I don't really need the cards, but I love using them. It helps me and it saves me energy. But the first card we have here from Archangel Michael is guarded and protected. So this is letting us as a collective know that we are already protected. It's nothing that we have to worry about. Whatever it is that we want to do, we are protected. Okay? Like, he has on all green here. This is letting me know that he's stating, open your heart chakra. Don't be closed off. Open your mind and your heart to what it is that you desire, you love. Go for what you love. If you're tired of that job and Spirit is telling you to let it go, do that. I mean, don't, set yourself up to do that, if that's what you want to do. But begin the process of working hard towards what you love at this moment, because you are guarded and you are protected by Archangel Michael and your ancestors and just everybody, your spiritual team. So the next card we have here is Shield Yourself. So what this is telling me is that, with the Five of Swords that I had from the beginning of having these negative people in your life, these people that you need to, energies you need to get rid of, you need to block yourself from them. And there are certain prayers that you can say, certain affirmations that you can say that can release those people from your life. It's called cord cutting mantra. And another one is Florburn. I don't know if you guys know about her, but she has a YouTube about seeing through people, seeing through people's mask, seeing who they really are. And it's a prayer. Let me know if you guys want to know what that is. I can share that link under in the comments or whatever. But Spirit is telling you to shield yourself, protect yourself, as well as you are already being guarded and protected, but they're telling you to put your own efforts in to protecting yourself. And that's by not allowing people in surrounding you. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to yourself. If you feel like somebody is going to be negative in your life and you don't know them, listen to that. Listen to it. Because your soul knows better than anything else on who's going to be beneficial to you and who's going to try to harm you or bring you down, right? So the last card here is make a commitment. Make a commitment. So we had that with the Moonology card. Your commitment is being tested. Make that commitment. Make that commitment with yourself, with your spiritual team. Get closer to your spiritual team, because they're about to take you to places that you wouldn't even think you will be able to get to. Okay? Up under the deck, it says, this is your life's purpose. As you can see here, I'm speaking to the collective. She's holding the world. Rays are like rays of white light. It's shining everywhere. You have all of these things that can be opportunities and that can be what you are really good at. But if you just sitting there, how are you going to know that? How are you going to know how powerful you are? How are you going to know how connected you are? How are you going to know what your life purpose is if you're just sitting there, staying in misery? You're not going to know. It's up to you to get out the misery. You are the co-creator of your own life, okay? So the next deck is the Soul Truth card. So this is 3 cards I'm pulling, because this is a wide variety of people that I can be speaking to. So I want to pull 3 cards, and hopefully it speaks to a lot of you and what it is that you need to hear and what it is that you need to face, right? So 3. Okay, that's 1 card. Too many cards. Sorry, guys. I don't. Oh, flew all the way over there. Okay. So 2 cards flew out. So I'll take those 2. All right. So the first card. What can I do to make a difference? We just said that, you know, this is your life's purpose. So what can I do to make a difference? What keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it? Such that every ounce of you screams no more. Where can you create purpose out of your pain? So today's soul action, if this resonates with you, is make a difference in someone's life today. Big or small, because all of it makes a difference. No matter how big or how small it is, it makes a difference. Because it's the intent behind what it is that you are doing, right? Where can you create purpose out of your pain? So someone may have hurt you, right? Someone may have already hurt you. And these are the people that you battled, that you won. So you can help somebody else with that. You can share your story. And just by you sharing your story, you don't know how many people can be going through the same situation. So, how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? If your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. Buddha. Pretty much you have to have compassion for yourself. You cannot be too hard on yourself because you are the only person that is going to be there for you at all times. And if you're showing other people compassion, you should be able to show yourself compassion. That is the strength of it all, right? So for those who this really resonates with, today's soul action. Choose one self-care action to do today. Number 1, set stronger boundaries. That helps keep people out of your life, right? The negative people out. Number 2, meditate and listen to your heart. Spirit has been telling you to speak with them through the Moonology cards, right? Number 3, speak to yourself with compassion. This card is telling you to have compassion for yourself. So it's time to speak to yourself with compassion. Number 4, focus on your strengths. Stop being so hard on yourself. Because just as well as you could have done something wrong, the wrong way, or didn't see something, there's something else that you did see. Or, you know, whatever. Number 5, say no to something that isn't a soul yes. You tired of just saying yes to everybody and doing things for everybody else but yourself, and it don't make you want to jump? Say no. Number 6, say yes to something you are afraid of. Get out of those fears. Do something it is that you have not done before, that you have fear of. You may be afraid of heights. Get on a roller coaster. You may be afraid of swimming. Get in the water. Like, number 7, let go of what you cannot control. I'm going to be honest with you. This is something I struggle with. I'm so used to being in control of everything because I'm so used to being so independent. But it's time to let go of what you cannot control. It makes your life much easier once you let that control go. Number 8, stay far away from drama and negativity. Listen, Spirit is telling all of us to cut it, okay? Number 9, ask for help and allow it. Number 10, write down 3 things you are grateful for. Now, every morning I wake up and name 3 things or more that I'm grateful for. Or anytime it run across my mind, I do that, right? So it's time for you guys to implement these things as well if you haven't been. Third card, am I consistently showing up? This is being committed. This is really being committed to get what it is that you desire. Some trade their dreams for comfort. Yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, and even when it feels uncomfortable. It takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. Period. You have to commit. You can't let anything sway you. You can't. So today's soul action for this card, and those of you that have resonated with this, journal where you can be more consistent in your life, in alignment with your soulful goals. Then show up. It's all about showing up. It's all about staying consistent. It's all about doing things that you probably didn't even think that you were capable of doing until you actually do them. And that's the honest to goodness truth. So the last deck of cards is the Sacred Self-Care cards. So we got some action cards that I just said of what you need to be doing if you resonated with them. The message is very clear. Each deck has provided a clear message, and the same message at that. So it's time to start some new things. It's time to do what it is that you love. Time to really commit yourself to these things, because in the past you may have tried to move forward and doing things and it just didn't work out, so you gave up. Spirit is saying don't give up. Keep going. Have compassion for yourself. Keep moving. Show up even when you don't want to. Show up even if you're too tired. Do it anyway. Giving up is not the answer to anything. Because if you give up, that means you really didn't want it, right? And I got a story for that, because I never really used to work out for real. I mean, I did, but I never kept up with it. I was never consistent with it, you know, because I felt like I needed a partner to do it with every day, or, you know, needed somebody else that was motivated more than me to want to do it. But now I have committed myself to working out every single day. And if I need to take a day off, I have compassion for myself and I do so. But I don't make it a habit unless I, you know what I'm saying? Like, it has to really be something. I have been dealing with a lot of fatigue, so that was my reasoning. But every day I still push past that, unless it gets really bad or whatever. But other than that, I have not ever in my life worked out more than 3 to 4 days a week. But now here I am working out 7 days a week, eating healthier, way healthier than I did before. I've done vegetarian for like 3 months at a time, but I'll take these 2 cards. Obviously they came out for a reason. So okay guys, this is the last bit of it, and then I'm going to end this reading because I'm not trying to keep you guys too long. We have plan a vacation. So, like, even if you could be saying right now, well, Gigi, how am I planning a vacation? I don't have the funds to do that right now. I don't, Honey, listen, you don't know what spirit. or your higher self is really capable of, until you actually have the open mind and the optimism it takes to realize that whatever you put your mind to, it gets done. So even if you feel like you don't have it right now, don't say that. Don't really think about that. Plan that vacation anyway. It just say plan it. It don't say go on it. It says plan it. And somehow, some way, spirit in yourself is going to make that shit happen. Write it down. Visualize it. Watch movies on it. Get pamphlets on where you want to go. Just do it. And keep it somewhere to where you can see it on a daily basis. You will be surprised. 1 year, I'm going to say this, 1 year, I told myself, I said, self, you know, you in your late 20s, you know, early 30s. I was in my early 30s. You haven't really been too many, you know, places. And, you know, I just want to travel. I just want to visit different states. I just want to go on a lot of trips. Do you know that I didn't know how I was going to get done? I didn't know anything. I didn't even plan anything, okay? I just said that's what I wanted to do, and I stuck it there in my head, and I let it go. That very following year, I had about 6 trips that year. You never know what spirit is going to gift you. Stop playing yourself short. Stop playing yourself short. Okay? So it says the next card is sing. This is about you being vocal. This is about, what was the very first card? Standing on your truth, right? And communication is key. Sing your song. Sing your melody, okay? Sing. Sing it loudly. Sing it proudly. You got third card, pleasure. Now, this can be because you got sex right next to it. So 444, a lot of you guys could be seeing 444 as well. All right. I know I have. But this pleasure and sex here. I mean, spirit could be telling you to, you know, if you're pleasuring yourself, or if you have someone else, you know, with you pleasuring you, use that to manifest the things that you desire. Visualize what you desire in the midst of having, you know, that moment. Use that energy wisely, right? Up under the deck, you got massage. Number 34, equaling 7. So this is something spiritually that you have to do. You got to take care of your body. So even if it's going for a pedicure, manicure, going to a masseuse parlor, having your mate rub you down, or you rubbing yourself down, it's time. It's time to care for yourself. It's time to be honest with yourself. It's time to speak up for yourself. It's time to let negative things and fears go. It's time to get what it is that you desire. You got to know that you deserve it in order to get it. So that is the message for the new moon and Cancer for the collective. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it resonated. Please comment below whatever it is that you would like to comment. Again, if you would like to book a reading, just go in the description box and everything will be there. So enjoy your day. Love you guys. Bye.